The LAMZU Maya has a lot of hype behind it, and some of that is for sure justified, as most of the features in the mouse are very good. For example, the mouse feet are very good and the side buttons and the scroll wheel feel premium. The coding is the same as on the LAMZU Thorn, which feels much better than their previous more plasticky feeling coding, and there are no problems whatsoever with the shell integrity or quality. But one slightly surprising thing for me is the click feel, which is not quite as good as I'm used to from LAMZU. Especially if you click the buttons from the front, there is a bit too much travel for my liking, which makes the clicks feel a little bit cheap for me, but at least they are light and easy to actuate, so in that sense they are very good for gaming. But the clicks feeling cheap from the front is really not an issue for you if you do not trigger the clicks from there. That's pretty much where I hold my fingers when I grip the Maya, but that's just me. LAMZU also has new firmware for the Maya and their other mice, and it turns out that slam clicking has been solved. And the performance is still very good as it always have been, with very good motion latency numbers. And good but not top tier click latency with their ease to actuate mouse buttons makes the clicks feel very responsive. One thing to note is that the Maya is not using optical switches like the Thorn, so the mouse may actually start double clicking, which means that you can't run the mouse at 0 millisecond debounce. Other than that, the Maya of course supports LAMZU's 4K dongle, so you can get that if you want better performance. But the main interesting thing about the LAMZU Maya is going to be the shape. It's a small mouse that feels fairly unique and works well for pretty much any kind of claw grip, so relaxed claw, aggressive claw and even pincer claw. In my opinion, it feels good for fingertip grip as well as the sides feel flat, and there is not too much curvature and no high profile hump to block your movement with fingertip grip. In that sense, it might feel like it's more designed for fingertip grip, but I do not think that that's the case. Throwing in some shape comparisons, and the Maya is not very similar to many other mice. There is some similarity though with the small Starlight 12 and the ULX. But the main takeaway with the Maya for me is that it's surprisingly short and feels quite a bit different to the Atlantis Mini due to not having those curved sides, and the sides feel fairly flat compared to the Atlantis Mini as well. As I'm still running some shape comparisons, I want to say that the Maya shape is good for me, but it's not something that's top tier, as there is a lot of competition on the small gaming mouse market today. For example, mice such as the OP1WE, the HDS Plus, the X2s even, are better shapes in my opinion. And the Maya does not necessarily go into even a top 5 small mice shapes for me personally. I can play very well with it in game, and I found no issues in regards to my aim, but it's just something that I do not enjoy that much. And then moving on to maybe the last subject of the video, and that is the weight of the Maya. And that is extremely good, as on my scale it weighs 46 grams and it's extremely lightweight and very well balanced. Usually I do not get any weight balancing issues on smaller mice, but especially none on these, or this one. Very light, it pretty much feels like nothing in your hand, which is important for a mouse in this size category, in my opinion. The LAMZU Maya is pretty much exactly what I was expecting, so LAMZU mice are very good these days. There are pretty much no issues and the features are good or even very good always. There is nothing really to complain for me about the Maya. It's just not something that I especially enjoy in terms of shape. Many people seem to enjoy it. I'm not one of them. It may be designed for smaller hands than I have, as I said. Let me know in the comment section if you have one. Tell me your hand size and tell me if you enjoy it or not. I guess that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day and see you in the next one.